everyone. So, sorry I'm a little behind schedule. Good news. My eldest daughter, had a semester abroad. She was in London for the last 4 months, and she got home earlier this week. So, basically been hanging out with her a bunch, and it's just great having her home again. And why I haven't had a battle report? I know I said I was going to do another Napoleonic game, but I really wanted to work towards my Hail Caesar game, and I've just enjoyed painting. So what I have done is I got Perry plastics. I think they're from the British Infantry from Agincourt. They got 12 longbowmen here, which I've added to the 12 longbowmen or archers I already had. So now I've got a group of 24. I've also got 12 crossbowmen I've kind of manufactured, and I've added them to the group of 12 I had before. So now I've got two 24-man units. I've also started rebasing some of these guys. I've got some more knights on the way in the post, so I'm going to work on them. And I'm just rebasing other units. Slowly but surely I'm going to get these guys all done and get them up to this. I like this static grass looking base. I'm not going to go for any tufts and all that stuff. That's just not my scene. So if you're coming to look at fancy bases, you're probably you're definitely on the wrong YouTube channel, but that's okay. What I am going to do, since I'm not quite ready yet to have a game in Napoleonic yet, because I wanted to really add on a couple more units before I got there. I've got a couple units started of Russians and British, and I'm even working on a Polish unit from the new Perry Miniatures Polish box set. But I've got some assault engineers that I had sitting over here unpainted for months, Russians. So I got them done. It's 11-man unit. The only guy that's not from the unit is from the actual Warlord box sets. This flamethrower guy that I got 3D printed, so I added him in. But very happy with the way they came out. And I'm gonna have a game of bolt action. Just because I've been watching other people play bolt action. You know, Travis, and I think even Steve from On Point HQ has released a bolt action game battle report, so I'm like, I'm gonna do one. So it'll be something quick, something fun. I'm still in a groove for painting, but I need to have a game, and I'm not really quite ready to have that, massive Napoleonic War game yet, because I want to add on a little bit, and I want the next game to be something pretty awesome. So I don't want to do it half cocked kind of, so I'm going to wait a little bit. So I'm going to have a game of bolt action, maybe 2 in a row, you never know, just something quick, something fun. And I'm due anyway, especially now with them Warlord Games is talking about releasing Bolt Action 3. I might as well play a couple games of Bolt Action 2 before they change the rules. And that's it. So these guys are a pretty cool unit. They got a flamethrower, they got their NCO, bunch of submachine guns, a couple guys, hoisting around Panzerfaust and throwing grenades, and they got one of the light machine gunners. Sorry, I'm moving a little bit here. You got a guy carrying a mine, so I think that's pretty awesome too. And yeah, it's gonna be fun just doing that. Probably gonna do a smaller German force in 1945 defending a village somewhere on the Eastern Front. Play 6 turns, possibly a 7th, to see if the Soviets can push into town and take the bridge before German engineers can blow it up. So a little time game, a little bit of fun. Not going to play any tanks or probably no high explosives or anything like that, because just the high explosive rules for bolt action are pretty, of course, pretty brutal for infantry and buildings. So I want to have a good urban warfare. Yeah, that's the point. Just have a good urban warfare attack of probably almost at least 1.5 times bigger Russian force attacking the Germans. So not balanced at all. So Yeah, just to get back to World War II. Haven't done that in a long time. So that's it. I'm going to get done with this video. I'm going to finish basing up the rest of these heavy infantry with spear. And I've got half the unit, or maybe maybe not even half, maybe about 30% of the unit already kind of done with static grass. And then finish up the 12 crossbowmen I haven't put on static grass. And then I'll start working on the Aurelian force, of course. The Time Wardens back here, they've got their archers and crossbowmen back here, and some of the knights from the War of the Roses set. And got everybody else in their boxes. And I'll just continue to slowly pepper away at these until I get to the point where I have a pretty good Hail Caesar game. I think we're going to end up with 11. I guess they call it, what are they called, battalions in this or not, or divisions? I don't know what they're called. Yeah, I'm not the biggest Hail Caesar rule guy yet. I've just been reading the book upstairs. I got the second edition, and I'm looking forward to it. Yeah. And I think it's about all I got. So I hope you're all doing well. Been enjoying all the battle reports and all the miniatures you guys have been painting. And I will get these guys out, and I will probably start a black powder game, not black powder, I'm saying black powder, a bolt action game tomorrow. Just got to clean up a little bit. Finally got all the Napoleonics cleaned off this table. It took forever to put them all away, and I got to pick up and dust off and just put everything up, and then build a quick little town that I can have fun blowing up and shooting people up in. But that's it. So have a great night. Hopefully, I think a bolt action game won't take me a minute to do. If it goes really well, I might even take a shot at a chain of command game afterwards. I haven't had one of those in a while either, so I've really got to get back into that one. And then I'll continue to paint these medieval guys and get a Hail Caesar game together as soon as possible. Hopefully in the next couple of weeks. And then once I have that first game of that, I'm going to start painting 6mm guys. Got to get at least my Hail Caesar 6mm stuff worked on, and that will basically, it's gonna be my make or break. If I have to do 6mm, and then I will once I get that smaller force done, then I'll begin to attack my 6mm ACW stuff. All my 6mm stuff is coming from Bacchus, which fantastic company, and I've got tons of their stuff, and I just haven't done the justice of painting them yet. So I got to prove to myself with a smaller project that I can paint 6mm, and then I will go buck wild and start working on next year's Civil War stuff. After that, at least I'll know how to. At least I'll have some faith in my abilities to get that done. So that's it for now. You guys are great. Hang in there for some bolt action, and I'll get you a pre-game out, a little quick picture of everything, and yeah, it'll be fun just shooting machine guns at each other again and having a good old time. My buddy James, he had some kind of freak accident where he brushed his arm up against or brushed something. He was doing something in his house, and he kind of went by and he struck a cactus plant that he's had in his house for years, and he basically showered his entire face with the little barbs off the cactus, two of which these thorns went into his eye, and they were able to get one out right after the incident, but they thought they'd got everything out of his eyes, but there was more of them in there, and they found another one after 2 weeks today, and he's just been miserable since then. So I'm very, very happy he's hopefully on the mend now, because it's tough watching a good buddy of yours who can't even, slowly losing their mind because they've got needles stuck in their eyeballs. So it sounds like some kind of torture to me. So hopefully that is over, and he can get back to life as normal, because that was no fun seeing him all messed up. And that's it. You guys are great, and we'll talk to you soon. I'll see ya. Bye-bye.